Hi guys, part of my morning routine, like many people, is to go via a coffee shop. With all the coronavirus and lockdown, obviously I am not doing that every day. I'm actually working from home. This review is to review our new purchase, which is a brand new Jura coffee machine. We did buy a coffee machine a couple of years ago, and although it wasn't that expensive, it looked good. It was one that with the little handles that you fill up with coffee, put in the machine, but it was so difficult to use. I could never actually get a really good coffee out of it, and it was just so long-winded. And we thought, well, we would upgrade to something like a Sage Barista, which are between, I don't know, £500 and £1,200. But again, I've read reviews and they seem really difficult to use. You need practice, you need to get it just right to get your coffee the way you like it. This machine came up, I understand this is one of the top end luxury coffee machines, and this particular model is an E8. Okay, so we got the machine from a company called Hearts of Stir. I think they're in Devon. Looks like just a general little store, but they've been really good. They were the cheapest to get this machine. It was £739, which if you look on Amazon and places like that, I think it's can be up to £1,400. So really good price. They've been really quick delivering, even in the coronavirus world we find ourselves in, and really impressed. Comes with some little descaling cleaning tablets that you look like little balls that you put in a dishwasher. Wow, it's quite a beast. So there it is. Really quite a compact little unit. Really nice. Let's see how it works. Okay, so this is the Jura operating experience app for your phone. So I've just gone on to Android Play and found it really easily. I'm not sure what all that muscle stuff is, but and I'll just open that up. I have read the terms, nope. I've done something else, nope. Okay, so I'll carry on setting that up. That looks really easy. But the first thing is, for first time use, is to, out of this little bag, I've got a water hardness test, so I'm going to go and do that now. So I assume there's a setting to tell the machine how hard the water is, so let's go and do that. Okay, so my strip has gone pretty much red throughout. There's a tiny bit of green left, so there's some little instructions on the packet. So I would just understand that to be London water is pretty grotty, so we'll have to set it to the hardest setting. Okay, so with manual in hand, it says I should have filled it up with coffee first, but I haven't actually got any coffee beans. I've only got ground coffee, which this also will use, but I'm going step by step. So I've turned it on, and I'm just going to go through this menu system. Let's see. Okay, you've got some little buttons here, so I assume I press that. Quite intuitive that it's emulating that little strip. That's really cool. Maximum. Okay, now insert the filter. Okay, so this is the water filter cartridge. So you pull this out of here. I assume it just sits in this little device and then fits in this area to the side, just a little lift up thing. To open and get the tank off, you just open this little door, just pull it off like that, so that's really easy. And then in the instructions it said that there's this extension tube, and it says to just attach it to the filter. It's not that clear for an idiot to do, but I've done it. Okay, and I think you just drop it in there. Okay, I suppose I'll give it that it's clear. You basically just drop it in like that, and then it says to, you put it in like that and then turn it turn it clockwise until it clips in. Okay, so it is idiot proof. And then fill it up with water, and it says the machine will automatically detect that you've inserted the cartridge. So let's go and fill it up and see how we go. Okay, as you would expect, just about here somewhere there is a max line. Just drop that back in there. Really nice. Whoa. Filter being rinsed, okay. So yeah, this is a really cool bit of kit so far. Intuitive. Like I said, I'm reading the instructions, but you sort of could work it out. All the buttons really prominent, you know, everything that these little flaps come up, tell you what they do. So that's where you insert coffee. It clearly says don't put beans in here, don't put water in here, or fluid. This one is the bean, the coffee strength. Here's the hopper that you put the beans in. System is filling. The empty drip tray. Okay, it just needed pushing in. Welcome to Jura. That is cool. Well, hey, look at that. We're in business, ready to go by the looks of it. Right, now I've got this machine set up. It says, do you want to establish a connection with your automatic coffee machine? Okay, I don't quite know what happened there. The first time it didn't load, but now it has loaded this. I can see this unit, an E8 and a serial number. So it's connected. So I assume I just click on it. Okay, you don't click on it, you just go back, so it's connected to it. And there's all the options. Oh, data is being transferred, okay. No idea what that means, but at least I now can use my coffee machine via my phone, which sounds interesting in this smart world. Just need someone to be here at the other end to put a coffee cup under it. I wonder how you do that. Okay, so the filter's in place, and that's signified by this little blue filter tube, so that's again quite intuitive. And now if we just look at this frother, as I believe it's called, there's a little plug on the edge, so we just pull that out apparently, keep that safe. And then in the packet was this this tube, which looks like it's the same either end. You literally just pop that in there, and you then use the other end. You can put this other end in either a milk carton, or they do some specialist cooling units, because milk's got to be apparently at the correct temperature. But I'm not quite sure how expensive they are. I think they're at least 100 quid. If there was one that was hundreds of pounds. It keeps the milk fresh, and it can even have a pin to lock it and be smart connected to this. All seems a bit overkill. I just want some milk, so I'll go and get a milk carton and throw this pipe into it. Okay, so I'll just turn this on. Heating machine, nice little lights on it. As you might be able to see, I've just dropped the milk supply into a glass. Now I'm going to just use ground coffee, so I'll put that in the little chute. It says don't use fine ground. Well, that looks okay. I want probably 120. Oh, here we go, look at that. Right, let's see if we can get it to make something else. I want a flat white. In fact, no, I want a latte macchiato. Let's see what that does. We're here. Amount of milk, 22 seconds. That sounds a bit much. but we'll see. But it's far too much. So I understand you can press any button to stop it, which I did. Pull that up a bit. It's going to wait 30 seconds to let the milk go down. Here it comes. So it is intelligent enough. Wow, look at that. That is cool. Apparently the only thing is you need to clean this milk frother every time. I'll see how much hassle that is in a second, because obviously it's got a load of stuff on the end now. But that looks like a pretty nice drink. Wow, that's really good. Okay, so here's my first proper coffee. I've got my espresso there. That was a bit weak, but this one. That's really velvety. I could well live with that. Okay, so we've had this machine for just about 2 days now. I'm really pleased with the results. Lots of settings to play with, so you can really hone in on exactly what sort of coffee you like. So we're just going to show how simple it is. So we're just going to turn it on. It's all about reading the front screen here, and I've got Benjamin here today with me, so he can come and have a look. So you just drop that in gently. That's for coffee beans. And I understand that you shouldn't put more than 2 scoops in. Yeah. With the milk cleaning, I thought it was going to be a big sort of effort to take all this to bits or something, like I've seen on many other machines. But it is a case that you just select a setting, and it just pumps. You change the milk for water, and it just cleans it through. And that's where this you've got this product here, which is called Milk System Cleaner. So you can just put that in. I haven't seen how much you put in. I've just been flushing it through water because we've only used it a few times. Thank you, Benjamin. But in essence, you just put a bit of this in, flush it through, then flush it again with water. So that's really easy, and that's a real bonus, because like I said, I thought we were going to have to keep taking it to bits every 5 minutes. Okay, so I've just put some water in these cups just to warm them. Apparently a warm cup is important. I was so close to buying a Jura coffee cup warmer yesterday, normally retailing about £250. There was one on eBay for 75. But in the end I just didn't bother. It was quite bulky, looked great in the fact that, oh look, we've got a coffee cup warmer. But I thought, do you know what? Just warm the cups with a bit of hot water before you make your coffee. And the other thing I've looked into is the milk dispenser that's like a little mini fridge. I've seen quite a few reports or reviews saying that they actually can be quite noisy. So again, it's a little bit overkill. The milk on the side doesn't look the greatest, but this isn't a fashion show. I just want a nice cup of coffee. So okay, so we'll make a latte macchiato. So let's okay, so there's the first morning macchiato. Looks really cool. I can see I've got a good strength in there. So that's really good. Really happy with this machine. Just give that a quick test. Yeah, that's really good. Really hot. There's a temperature setting, and again, they're all just on these little buttons here. And I set the temperature to hot rather than just medium. So that's a good hot cup of coffee. The place to get this from, I would have said, was the cheapest place, and they were really good with the service, was Hearts of Stir. Got no promotion, or I'm not getting anything for saying that. There's no incentive for me to say that apart from, in the endeavours of good customer service. So thanks for watching and enjoy.